Y'all ready to dive into
What?
this or what?
Yeah, let's get
Oh
it. Let's get it.
God.
Let's work.
All right, so we got to talk about the Lakers. Man, it's a lot to unpack here. Shout out to LeBron. How many years has he's been doing this at a high level?
18 about to be 19.
Right.
Right.
So, and we're not used to seeing him not win. And when
Mm-hmm.
there's a different outcome, everybody's like shocked.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's what,
Okay.
37? He will be 37. Like, come
Mm-hmm.
on.
Yep.
Um, did he need AD? Hell yeah. Should AD have been out there? Probably not. I don't know. Those are my thoughts, but let's start with Spicy Jory. What are your thoughts on that whole series?
Um, it sucks that the Lakers got eliminated early, round one. But when you watch the games, the Suns deserve to win that series. They just flat out outplayed them. The supporting cast on the Lakers outside of LeBron and AD, they just couldn't do anything. They couldn't get anything going offensively. They weren't hitting shots. And in the NBA, if your guys are not hitting 3-pointers, it's hard to win today. It is hard to win in today's game if your guys cannot hit 3-pointers. So I think I'm happy for the Suns. Congratulations to them. They are an exciting team to watch. It'll be fun to see them playing the next round. I am going to stick with what I said last show about I think that LeBron he's coming up on his last couple lives here. I think he's still going to be great, but we have seen the best of LeBron, and it's sad that we're almost done with LeBron.
So, what are the Lakers going to do? What's the best moves for them, JD?
send the entire roster overseas. Get them out of the NBA.
All right. You think Book can come to LA or what? Is that a realistic move or is that just a media thing that they're putting out there?
Who's been saying that?
I don't know. The producer of the show.
Yo, if Devin Booker went to the Lakers, that would be interesting. It would be interesting. I don't think it'll ever happen.
Would that be no? That wouldn't be a KD move because they didn't beat them. But would that be nasty just to join LeBron?
No. Why would it be nasty? No.
After you just beat them,
it wouldn't be nasty. Money talks.
Right.
Also, to the opportunity to play with LeBron James, like who wouldn't want to do that? Come on.
Yo, and to Lenny's point in the chat, I do think the Lakers do make a play for Lowry, but what upsets me the most about all of this going on, it's just Laker fan or LeBron fans are just LeBron fanning, starting with Magic Johnson. Like his comments to Schroeder or Schroeder, whatever it was, that was so nasty. And it was just from the angle of, bro, what? You know this is a contract year. You know who you are in the league. So everything that you say is going to be manipulated and it's going to be taken at face value. You act like Schroeder didn't perform at OKC a year before. You act like Schroeder's not an amazing player. Now, I think LA should re-sign Schroeder. I think they offer him exactly what they offered him before because the fact is he had to go through those growing pains. Like if you notice, Schroeder, ever since he got to LA, he was like, I'm not LeBron's second man. Every player that has played that role, it never worked out for them. But now I think this series especially humbled itself. He's humbled now. And now he can come back and he can produce and actually I think LA needs to keep Schroeder 1,000%.
The thing is he was producing before that series. He was playing well all year for them.
I just don't get
being another just main ball, someone who can handle the ball outside of LeBron and run the offense. Like he provided a lot of value to them this year.
Yeah. So I don't know. That was nasty out of Magic Johnson, but I mean, it is what it is, you know.
That was gross.
But
that was tough.
Different though. Did he reach the next level?
I mean, here's my thing with Book, and we're gonna talk about this superstar title later on in the show, but Book is a superstar. Like you can't say he's not a superstar. They say, carry your team to the playoffs, which he did. He was the leading scorer. carry them past the first round, which he did in dominating fashion. So I think Book is probably number 1B for the next line of superstars, outside of that top tier, LeBron, Clay, AD, Steph, James, those guys. I feel like Book is almost a bigger star than Kyrie Irving as far as superstardom.
What?
Hear me out, though. Hear me out. Because we've seen...
I don't want to. Like, not even a little. What are you talking about, bro?
So, okay. So I feel like, man, I don't know. I feel like you can interchange
who
Book and Kyrie.
The only person you could have said I feel Book is a bigger superstar than is, and I feel it's okay, is maybe Paul George, maybe. But Book is not a bigger superstar than Kyrie Irving, not even a little bit. He's not a bigger star.
Okay, we're gonna get superstars later on in the show.
Okay, and for your last thing, just for this, I love Book. You just said he did everything superstar is supposed to do, like win, get to the playoff, win, and make it to the first round. Jason Tatum has made the conference final 3 finals in a row, and you still don't think he's a superstar.
Yeah, because I feel like Book is better than Jason Tatum, and I feel like majority of the people believe that as well. Or no, because I get confused.
I don't think majority believes that, but that's for another day.
Okay, so Jason Tatum is better. Hold on, wait. So Jason Tatum is better than Devin Booker because he's had the better team all of these years?
No,
because you can't sit here and say,
dude, like if someone comes to me and say Jason Tatum or I'll take Tatum over Booker, I wouldn't fight them. I literally wouldn't fight them.
But but if Jason Tatum was in Phoenix, which he's not, and I know we love to do this, and we are the Prisoner of the Moment podcast. Mm-hmm. But if Jason Tatum is,
I think they'll be Phoenix, the same place. I think the Phoenix Suns will be the exact same place.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about all the years where he didn't have a team. I feel like Jason Tatum will be an afterthought. The fact that his backup cast has been this all of these years, which he's had one of the best backup cast in the league, has he not? He's always had good pieces
Tatum
around him.
Alone, like Dev Booker, he would have been averaging 30 these last 3.
That's not.
He would have, because he'd have just been shooting. He would have been averaging 30 if he didn't have a team.
He just shoots now.
When Jaylen Brown isn't playing, 40, 28, 39. That's what he does with no backup or whatever you want to call it.
First off, I think Jason Tatum is an amazing basketball player. I just feel like right now he's not. I feel like he wants to win. I can't say he doesn't want to win, but I just feel like it looks different.
All he's known is winning. This is his first year out of the first round. He's been conference finals, first round.
Wait. What is classified as winning? I'm just curious. Anybody can answer this.
I'm just
asking you a question.
Book is winning, and he made it to the second round.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. So they're both winners.
Badell, let's stay on topic. What are your thoughts on this LA situation with Bron? Is his best year is gone? Or are we going to see more dominant Bron next year?
I think Bron's going to be dominant. Now, I won't say dominant. I think he'll be serviceable, a top 8 to 10 player until he retires, man. He'll still. They just got banged up by injury. It's sad to see, but we did see it's some truth to what Jordan's saying about his decline or his total impact. But in terms of instantly with the right team and energy and health behind him, I think he'll be fine.
Who do they need to get back in that conversation next year?
A healthy Anthony Davis.
That's it.
So they need. I know I know he's just there for funds and laugh on the sidelines, but Jared Dudley, he has to go. He just has to go. He should meet us in Vegas. Who else?
What about Caruso?
There's a few over there that he just I like Caruso. He plays tough. He's gonna demand some money. He's a free agent, but I think he needs to stay because on another team you'll see Caruso for what he is, just Dellavedova with less hair.
No, he's way more athletic. He can go get a bucket, bro.
Yeah,
but he's kind of wild. He's on the
I think Who else is out there? Who else? I think I
KCP?
honestly want Kuz. Nah, he's gonna stay. But
THT has to stay.
I think he has to stay. He's very talented offensively. I want Kuz to be in the limelight, but I really want him to go to somewhere like Pistons and just average 30 and with most improved, and everybody look at Braun like, why he couldn't do that with y'all? Basically, it's like
because if he does that, but that's what you do
are.
every time. Do you want Kuzma to be an MVP or do you want to win a championship? Because that is all about context. So please let me know which one you want for Kuz. Even on this team, what were your realistic expectations of Kyle Kuzma?
Okay, exactly. Listen, so I want Kyle Kuzma to be of Kyle Kuzma, and he can't be that with LeBron on his team.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want him to be. He can't be the best of himself playing with LeBron James. He can't.
I mean, I can't say he will be a champion. He's already a champion. So if he wants to leave, he can leave, but he already signed a contract.
No, every player we are saying this stuff about with Braun, we've said it with numerous before. And they leave and they flourish because it's not like they just flourish in themselves.
Bro, that's life, though. Like you told me last week.
You said what?
That's life, though. The same thing you told me last week. That is life. That's just the way the business works. Like, if you win a championship with LeBron, this is how you got to play. You know that, Kuzma. So when you're about to sign back, just because you love LA, you love the fashion scene, you love Rodeo Drive, you need to know that.
Listen, Kuzma with LeBron 3 years. 1 year they didn't make the playoffs. 1 year they won the chip, and 1 year they've been out the first round. That's the 3 years that he signed up for. One playoff, one no playoff chip. So if you're looking at a player, you say when you want to win, you're talking about a dominant LeBron. Like even Braun first in LA. Oh, Braun, look at the team he took to the Cavs. That Braun is no longer. That Braun was bringing rallying teams back where you could say, yo, y'all got to play your role. But I know Kuzma in the locker room is like, yeah, I want him to play my role, but Braun ain't the same.
Sure.
And giving that, and they just looking at LeBron James, and then you got to sit down.
But it's just laughable that you guys say LeBron isn't the same. Like that part is just always just blowing my mind. That part is just always blowing my mind.
Not going to be the same.
That you guys say he's going to be an 8 to 10 player. Like that's going to be his range next year.
What's wrong with that though?
Okay, so what was he last year? So what was he last year?
He was top 5.
Okay. All right. I'm just trying to gauge. I'm just trying to gauge where you're coming from.
Number 1, by the way, it finished. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The Steph Curry era is going to start to take over.
That's also not true. It's the Kevin Durant era.
Huh, JD?
Steph is about to make the NBA his league now.
And that's crazy because he's what, 33?
That is a wild take.
That's cool. That is a really
wild take.
Also, Devin Booker is not a superstar.
That's crazy. All right, let's keep it pushing. We're going to save for the superstar topic. But what do you guys think about Dame and his demands for Jay Kidd as the coach next year? Let's start with you, Dale.
Well, Jay Kidd just pulled his name out of consideration for that job like an hour ago. So that's not gonna happen. But I wonder where it came from. Like maybe the Oakland ties or him behind the scene. When I seen it, it wasn't like it was. He wants Jason Kidd. That seemed right. Dominant point guard, relationship wise, I get it. But it didn't stir me no way like people could demand stuff like that. Dame hasn't asked for much, and maybe he demand JK back out. Dame come out now. Dame want to leave. I don't know what's going on, but it wasn't big news to me. If he would have said somebody like a Mark Jackson, that'd have been like, oh, okay, I see. Okay, somebody trying to get Mark back in. But the JK, it was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you think Mark could do something with that team?
No.
I think Mark can. And Before Mark left, he was a hell of a coach, man, and he
Mhm,
really
mhm,
put all the confidence in Golden State, and with the likes of Damian, CJ is a solid backcourt to start with,
mhm,
second or
mhm,
third best
mhm.
in the NBA, and
Do you think it's
good
time to
bigs and
trade
stuff like
CJ?
that. So yes, I think CJ should go. I think they should trade CJ for like Karl Anthony Towns or somebody like that, and get a solid 3-man. I think a Harrison Barnes would be good there.
Hmm.
Like a solid 3-man. They'll be fine. I like Norman Powell though. CJ let me down, and I love CJ game, but he let me down a little this playoff.
Yeah, I feel like it always comes
JD,
like
tap
that.
in. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Were you going to go, Shaq?
No, I feel like it's always like that with CJ. Like, he has really big moments, but he also has really quiet moments. And I don't know if that's because Dame is the main guy, so I can kind of shoot him some bail there. Do I think they trade him? I feel like he's a staple there. So I don't know, but that's
Yeah,
interesting
he is, yeah.
for Karl Anthony Towns, like, and some draft picks from Portland.
Right. Yeah, I think that'd be a move.
Okay, I'm not mad at it.
You think that'll work, JD, or what? Or is he? Because him and Russ are cool, right? D'Angelo.
Yeah.
So you don't think he'll leave
Yeah.
D'Lo?
He might not want to, but I don't think Cat D'Lo is ending their career in Minnesota. I honestly believe I believe them and Book was the next top 3 to Madison Square Garden. I truly and wholeheartedly believe that because the ties are too endless. The ties for Book, the ties for Russell, and the ties for Cat
That's
with the
tough.
Knicks is ridiculous. With Uncle Wes, and all 3 of them signed with Leon Rose coming out of college. They signed with Uncle Wes. They all have the Kentucky ties of D'Lo being from Louisville, Kentucky, and these 2 guys going to Kentucky, Cat and
Mm-hmm.
Book. And they signed with Leon Rose, who's the Knicks GM now. Uncle Wes is also on the staff, who they knew since he probably was putting stuff in their pockets since juniors and seniors in high school to just go to Kentucky because that's what he's from. And they're on the cusp of coming on saying where you'd be like, I don't want to finish the contract. I'm demanding a trade. They're up to that. I really feel if Bookden wasn't good this year, he would have did it this summer, but this is a hell of a time for him. I don't even see Book finish as a Sun, maybe, but I really see them 3 or at least 2 of them heading to New York. I just been feeling that for a good year and a half now.
You know where I want Devin Booker to go? I will take him in Dallas. That would be a nice
He's not going
1-2
there.
Luka, Devin Booker.
That would be amazing. I don't think he's
It
going there.
would.
That would be amazing, though.
Yeah, that's probably never going to happen, but a man
Yeah.
can dream.
JD, what do you think? Do you think the Blazers hire Kid or what?
He already dropped out of the.
Oh, did he? I'm sure.
Right.
Yeah, so J Kid's out.
I literally just said that.
That was
I missed
random though. That was random. Him wanting J Kid. I just didn't see any basis
that's
behind
what
that.
I'm trying to wrap my head around was Lillard just a big J Kidd fan
Like-
growing up or something? Like, did he watch J Kidd? I mean, and that's not that weird because I know plenty of people. I loved J Kidd when I was, watching him play too. Was he my idol? No, but I could see how he could be, someone who plays that position being their idol. So maybe that was that situation. Who knows?
That's really
but
random.
Kid wasn't a bad coach, though.
Maybe
Yeah, it's just random.
Maybe he just has a reputation for, I don't know, letting the guys play or something. Who knows?
Right.
All I know is it's sad that Lillard's wasting away in Portland the way he is. For sure after losing that series, because I thought they were going to beat the Nuggets easily.
Me too.
So now I think the Nuggets beat the Suns because, believe it or not, a few episodes ago, probably like 5 or 6, I said you don't want to see CP3 in that first round. You just don't. And especially a hobbled LA, that's tough. And now they got the momentum going. Book's playing out of his mind. I think it's going to be Suns Jazz maybe. I don't know.
In 5.
I don't know.
I think Suns in 5 against Nuggets.
Yeah, that's tough.
I think the Nuggets win that series. And that's crazy to
I'm
say
not mad at
because
you.
the Suns are, on paper, I like the Suns better than the Nuggets, but
Interesting.
I think that the Nuggets take that series.
I don't because of DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, and that's what I'm
think
trying.
He's
That's
gonna make Joker work more than Nurkic did on
Sure.
both ends of the floor.
But to counter that is, I think Jokic, and I was actually talking to my buddy about this, and he made a great point, is Jokic could get DeAndre Ayton in foul trouble early. He's just capable of getting bigs into foul trouble.
He is, because he is. But it goes kind of both ways though. So we'll see. I do think Suns in 5 just because I think CP is just, no matter how he feels, he's gonna go the mental. Come on. So I think it would be that.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's real tough. Did you guys watch the Nets Bucks game?
Yes,
and
sir.
what are your thoughts on that, Shaq?
I mean, James Harden went down. I didn't like to see that at all because, it's that hamstring, and that's one of the more trickier injuries in all of basketball. So I just don't know how he makes it out of this playoffs in one piece. Like, I don't. But I do feel like Kevin Durant and Kyrie, they got enough firepower to win this series, but I don't think the Bucks they didn't game plan for Harden to be injured. So by the time Harden got injured, it was already too late. They couldn't adjust that late. I mean, they could have, but they didn't. So I think game 2 goes to the Bucks. And if James doesn't come back, I think the Bucks still win this series.
JD, what do you think?
It was an exciting game to watch.
It was.
Early on. It was a lot of back and forth. The Bucks were looking like an offensive powerhouse at the beginning of the game. They weren't missing. It's going to be a good series. Oh man. I don't think that the Nets lose to the Bucks. I think this could go to 6 games. I think the Bucks can nab 2.
Mm-hmm.
They for sure will get 1. I don't see them beating the Nets.
And if
What
they
do you
don't,
think about Giannis' game? He's starting to spread the floor, JD. Do you think that will help them, in the long run of this series, or will it hurt him? Is he going to overshoot?
Nah, well, if he overshoots that would hurt them. I don't think he's enough. He doesn't present enough of a threat yet. I think they let him shoot. I think they let him have that. You're going to let Giannis take a 3 over allowing him to drive to the basket. He isn't consistent enough from 3 to cause problems. So yeah, I don't really see that being a big deal.
Dell, what are your thoughts on this, man?
Nets in 5.
not mad at that.
You said what, Shaq?
I said I'm not mad at that. I don't think the Bucks are going to be the Nets' biggest problem.
5, man. I think Nets in 5. And I think Milwaukee wins game 3, and I think that's it. If they win 1 at home, and I think that's it. I don't see the Nets losing in Brooklyn. I just don't. And I don't see them losing both of Milwaukee. I'll say Nets in 5. So that will go with that. But the game was I saw highlights. I couldn't watch it. I was out somewhere. But the game, looking at the box score and looking at ones who Shaq hated, Blake Griffin, 18 and 14, 4 3-pointers. It just shows that's just a 1 game, but it just really shows that when basketball players mentally check out, it's just a different animal, man. It's wow. Like Blake, to what he's been in Brooklyn compared to how he looking at the Pistons and all that. I'm going to just collect. I'm going to lollygag. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. But if I watch highlights of what he played yesterday and running up, it's like, you play like this through the whole year, Blake, he still could average at least 15 and 7 boards. Easy. Easy. So
I feel like playing against somebody of that caliber, Playing against somebody of that caliber, your adrenaline is rushing in a different way. You're on the biggest stage with the
I
best
don't
players.
think it has anything to do with adrenaline though. It's just a mental thing, honestly. But
He's playing with
of
better
course,
players, Dale. So what do you expect?
My point exactly. That's
Exactly.
my point exactly though.
Okay, 1,000%.
Like,
So it's not like
but
nobody
look,
said that Blake was washed ever.
What?
Nobody ever said that Blake was washed.
Next topic.
So who
I
said
said
that?
Blake was washed.
At Jordan's, I think Shaq, the whole.
No, okay, what I'm saying is when I say that
When
nobody said, I
Blake
said
got
I
traded-
didn't say
When
it.
Blake got traded to Brooklyn, when
I said it's the Avengers.
Blake got traded, it was like thank you, Blake Griffin. Like who cares about Blake Griffin? Those are your words. Those are basically saying your word. How you tell it?
Bro, when you're the
signing someone like
when you're the
this helps
fourth or
us.
when you're the fourth or fifth best option on a team, bro, you're basically getting spoon fed. And if you don't think Blake is getting spoon fed, then okay, any player literally with Blake's caliber can come in and do that same thing. Draymond, Blake, it goes hand in hand. Andre
I think
Drummond.
If Draymond would have went to the Nets around the same same time Blake would, the perception would have been way more different. It would have been wow, scary. Blake was like, oh, okay, Blake just gonna. No one cared. Not a soul cared. You're not gonna sit here and tell me anyone cleared Blake's time.
No, I'm telling you, you can put anybody in there. You can put a
Montrezl
Montrezl Harrell in there. You can put an Andre Drummond in there, and you can put a Kristaps Porzingis in there, and it's like you're all gonna eat. We have to guard somebody. That's the point that I'm making.
I'm not comparing Montrez. I'm not comparing Drummond, or I'm not comparing KP to how Blake was viewed. I'm not, because those are all Blake.
Oh, okay. That's what. Okay,
right
got
now.
you. Okay, I'm following you. Okay, that's what you're saying. I still thought Blake going there was a huge piece.
You never said that though.
I feel like I did.
And
You said what?
you said, I feel like I did. I said you didn't.
I feel like I did. I wouldn't acknowledge it.
Yo, JD, can you tell him, please? Because you have a great memory. And when you under the influence, you remember more.
Not this time.
I'm trying to go into the archives and remember when this went down.
You two are the context benders, so I'm not surprised. Yo, listen to me, chat, TikTok, everybody. These two are the context benders. You bring up a bend it to their point of view to make it seem like you're crazy, and you guys are really good at it.
That's hilarious that you say that, because I literally have never done that on the show. I dare you to go through every episode.
You're doing it right now.
Find one clip that I've ever done that.
You're doing it right now.
And then I can go through every episode and find 10 clips from every show that you do it at least 10 times a show.
Right.
So nice try. It was a nice try.
This is Jory and Dale at an all-time high context
Spicy
bending
Jory.
right now. Yeah.
Hey, I'm starting to feel a little better. Also,
Hey, so Spicy Jory, do you think your Mavs can beat the Nets now that the Lakers are out of the way? Or for that, in that fact, the Jazz, the Suns, or the Clips? Can they beat the Nets?
The Mavericks?
Yeah. Can all Jazz, Suns, Dallas, or Clips, can they beat the
The
Nets?
The Mavs wouldn't beat the Nets.
I feel like Utah can.
The Jazz can beat the Nets. I mean, I already said if the Lakers go out, I have the Jazz going to the chip. I think the Jazz could beat them. Do I think it's going to happen? No. If Brooklyn goes to the finals, I think they win it. The Suns could steal a game or two off of them. I don't like either any of these four teams to beat the Nets. I just don't.
Shaq.
I don't know. I think it's 50-50. I feel like the Nets still got to beat the Sixers. I'm telling you, that's why I said I'm going to give KD his credit, because if you're going through the playoffs and you're knocking off all the top dogs, but you have a super team, I can respect that. If you play the toughest possible team in every round, I can respect that. That's what I can respect.
Even without Embiid, the Sixers can beat the
they
Nets.
gotta have Embiid.
And Embiid is playing. Embiid is playing right now.
Yeah,
They're
and
down
I
15.
wanted to talk about that today. I don't know if we were going to talk about it, but that's concerning. I
Yeah.
don't know why Embiid,
But so it is for the
one,
Nets.
would put himself in that position. I don't know why the Sixers would look at this like, oh, this is a
Well-
great idea.
Well, because of their history, I feel like it's not a tear meniscus. I don't know why they would ever say that, because how they treat Embiid is like if he break a nail, he's missing a game.
Right.
Not a win, why? The whole process was a 3-year thing because of little nicks and knacks. So when I seen him playing, no matter what, the Sixers wouldn't put him in that jeopardy because of how caring they've been. And I looked at the box just now. He has 9 points in 8 minutes. They're down 15, but clearly he's okay. Not clearly playing. So like you could say that for some other teams, but in terms of Embiid, though, and I'm an Embiid and playing, I don't think Sixers is playing like that. But Anthony Davis.
Oh man. Oh man.
Is it
The
time
way
for
that-
buy or sell?
And his teammates, management, whoever, it's like that was okay. All right.
All right,
That
let's
was
get it. Buy or
insane.
sell.
Wow.
Yeah,
Let's start with you, Dell. Are you buying or selling Bucks win game 2?
So
JD?
Bucks win game 2. I'll buy that. Yeah, I like that. 1-1 series and then they just lose out.
Shaq?
I'm going Bucks. They're gonna lose, but they're gonna win the next 2 at home.
All right, JD, are you buying or selling Dallas win game 7?
Come on, baby. Never a doubt. Never a doubt. I'm rocking with the Mavs. A couple shows ago, I said I was on the fence. I'm getting off that fence. It's going to be Mavs in 7. Tim Hardaway is playing so well. It's amazing to watch. If Luka Doncic can control his temper and reel it in, control his emotions during this
what's up
game
with your
7,
boy?
I think that the Mavs take this in handedly too. I don't think that they keep this game close. If they're going to win it, they have to win by like 10, 15 points.
Dell?
yeah, I'm going with Mavs also just for historic values. So it could be the first time ever no team has won a home court game. So I'm going with that. Let's see history tonight, and I'm expecting a big game from KP tonight. Like every game they lose, I blame him because I look 7 shots, 8 shots. Like, yo, what are you doing? Like, what are you really doing out there?
Facts.
Yeah.
Every
Shaq.
game I blame him. Like Timmy, even you're gonna expect Luka to have. You have to. He's not gonna be that dominant every. But KP, you gotta you're all star. Like you're a very very good basketball player. Like I'm expecting you to like bring it home tonight.
Shaq?
I agree. I don't know what's wrong with KP. Like, I don't even understand how you don't tackle that mental hurdle as long as it's been. It's like, bro, you used to be the unicorn. You are the unicorn. But I agree. I feel like the Mavs get it done tonight, and that I think Tim Hardaway Jr. gets a max.
For sure. Absolutely.
He been hooping. He been hooping.
Shaq, can Philly sweep the Hawks?
They're down 15 right now. This is a super bye. I think they come back and win, and I think they sweep them.
JD?
Man. Yeah, I think they sweep the Hawks.
Dale?
I'm taking this to every Philly spot and selling it. They're not sweeping the Atlanta Hawks. like I see this going like 6, and it's not
5
easy.
max.
Because that's y'all have so much confidence in them. It's pretty dope in Philly, and it's really really dope because I like their roster as well. But they're down 15 right now. Y'all still see a sweep. So that's how much I know y'all found the confidence in them. But a sweep, I don't think they sweep them, though. I think it goes 6. I think the Hawks get 1 or 2 for sure.
It's hard to sweep anybody.
I'm
It's
going to look at the box score because I can almost guarantee the difference is it's going to be 3-pointers. I guarantee the Hawks are just raining it from 3. And
basketball, it's
right
a
now,
game of runs.
7 for 13 from 3. So it looks like they're hitting. That's probably the difference.
Yo, that's funny. That's a real weird take by you. You know, them just being up 15 when you know that NBA up 15 is like really 3 or 4 points. It's literally five baskets.
It's not about not coming back this game. It's not about coming back. The only reason I said this is potentially stuff like that can happen. So it's 4 games y'all saying they're winning against a team they can go so easily down 15 about. Like if they're playing the Wizards, I could see them coming back from the Wizards. But the Hawks have some really okay firepower.
You're right.
That's the only reason I'm saying that.
Okay, I mean, I see a gentleman sweep max. If it goes to 6, then something was happening with Embiid because I just don't know how you stop Embiid. But I agree with you, though. I'm not going to disrespect them and say a sweep. That was wild. But gentlemen sweep for sure. They'll win one.
I'll rock with it. Sweep.
It's hard to sweep anybody.
So are you guys buying or
so
selling
hard to
the Suns beat the Nuggets in the series?
I'm buying that. I'm buying Suns beat Nuggets. I'm buying that.
JD?
I'm selling it. Nuggets are going to beat the Suns.
Shaq?
Listen, they're gonna beat the brakes off of the Nuggets and watch. It's gonna be like a 4-1. CP3's just too smart. He's too smart. They're not ready for that. They're not. Jokic, I feel you. I hope it goes to 6, but this is over in 5 max.
Shaq, what about your boy Drummond? Are the Lakers going to extend his contract?
Yes.
Buying or selling it?
That's a huge buy. He played like 10 games with them. Like if you don't think like Andre Drummond needs at least up to the All-Star break to really get comfortable with LeBron and AD, and once he does and it gets clicking, it's gonna be a wrap. I don't understand why people are writing off Andre Drummond when he literally just came into a situation being on the team of the defending champs playing with LeBron and AD. You got to get comfortable, and people just overlook that aspect just because LeBron is there. It's the easiest thing to do in sports.
JD?
That's a really good point, Shaq, and I actually never thought about it that way, but get him out of here.
I mean, who are you going to replace him with? You're not going to find a talent as good as Andre Drummond. You're just not. Not just lying around for free practically. I mean, you're going to have to pay the man, but him playing with AD and LeBron for an entire season, then AD can get injured. Got to be comfortable. Who's better than Andre Drummond? That's what I'm trying to figure out that you're going to get.
I just don't know who.
I think Wilson's better than him.
I mean, you can't consistently just name 5 or 6. You can't even probably name 3 or 4 guys that's better than Andre Drummond. Like realistically, on a talent level and what he's capable of doing. 20 and 20, 30 and 15.
So, are we talking about power forwards or are we talking about centers here?
Let's talk about power forwards because AD's playing at the 5.
No, Drummond will play the 5 and AD will play the 4.
It's literally interchangeable as basketball these days.
Valanciunas is better. Okay,
Embiid is better.
Valanciunas. I'm not even going to bring up Embiid, honestly.
Why are we bringing up these type of guys? Well, I'm talking about outside of All-Stars, outside of just like what's out there to get. Like you're just not going on any other team and be like, I want him instead of Drummond.
Right.
Who's every other team, though?
I mean, you're not taking a Kristaps Porzingis over Drummond. You're just not. I wouldn't.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, 100% you are.
Oh, I'm not. I didn't know that you got. I don't know.
Why wouldn't you take? Why wouldn't you? He's way more versatile.
I'm not taking a Kevin Love over Andre Drummond.
Of course not.
You guys are judging him off of 10 games, but this is Prisoner of the Moment podcast, so I don't expect anything other than this.
I would take Kevin Love over Andre Drummond.
All right.
He's more versatile than. And it's not even that I don't like Drummond. It's just that he just didn't show up. And I mean, to your point, Shaq, like you made a good point in what you said, but I mean, this is the NBA. Like,
I mean, but even a Kristaps, I feel like, okay, so what would Andre Drummond be doing in that Dallas series right now with Luka out there looking for him every single time on the pick and roll?
We wouldn't want him.
But that's the thing. Andre gets his bad rap like he can't play basketball.
No, you see, I actually think Drummond will do better in the Dallas series with Luka than he's playing with Lakers. Because the one thing about being a basketball player is really playing and being out there, making a mistake or whatever want to, just being out there. Andre Drummond is better than Boban, but Boban has way better touch than him. But I still think he'll be better overall. He'll be better in Dallas. But no matter if he's better in Dallas, better on Mars, better on Pluto, every team in the NBA is taking Kristaps Porzingis over this guy. Literally, every team, top to bottom, Shaq. That's a no-brainer. No-brainer.
But my thing is, are we in love with what Kristaps used to do? Because I used to love watching the unicorn.
They're taking Al Horford. I like Drummond.
That's okay.
It wasn't the I was so scared of Drummond. Remember when he signed? I'm like, God damn. So I'm not blaming Drummond. I'm bringing Frank Vogel. It's like, what are you doing? Like, honestly, I'm just sitting back here like, bro, what are you really doing? Like I couldn't get nothing he was doing. One game is this. Montrezl Harrell wasn't playing. Like, what did Montrezl do? Seriously. Like, what did he do? That was sickening to the whole game's not playing. And then he don't start Drummond. He goes from, in a crucial games, who's supposed to be center for the first couple of games to he's not playing. He didn't play the whole game.
Yeah, that was tough.
Vogel, you got to get out of there. You got to get out of there.
Do you think they fired Vogel?
Go ahead, Shaq.
Yeah, Vogel's gone.
Wow.
Vogel's gone.
Let me ask you this. Let's keep it pushing. Shaq, we touched on superstar earlier, but what's your definition of the term?
Literally, I just want to hear these guys' take on what's a superstar and what's not a superstar, so I can see if I can poke holes into what they're saying. Because literally, they said that Kyrie Irving isn't a superstar. Okay.
Is it?
No, isn't a superstar.
Well, who said that?
Yeah, I mean, neither of us said that.
Are you guys kidding me?
You said said if Kyrie Irving is a superstar, then Klay Thompson is a superstar.
Oh, that's funny because I thought I heard that different.
You said Kyrie Irving is one. Wait, what? Shaq, is some players in the NBA that they just have that cachet when they say the name? It's like, and
how does Klay Thompson not fall into that? Every single NBA fan knows who Klay Thompson is more than they know who a lot of these guys are.
The thing with Klay Thompson is that he's not a superstar, but he is a star in the NBA. He is absolutely a star. But a superstar supersedes these stars.
So then Luka Doncic is 1,000% a superstar.
100% a superstar.
But we said that last week, and you both said that. Well, are you guys serious right now?
Shaq, go. You actually need to go watch last episode because
we did not deny Luka.
Here's what Dell said. Dell said he's halfway on the fence with Luka. He said he's like, maybe a superstar, maybe not. He doesn't know if he's quite sold.
But he's 1,000% is a superstar. That's what I just said.
With all the superstars.
But I just said that he's a superstar.
Is absolutely a superstar.
And he is a superstar. But Dale said he's 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So I'm just trying to gauge what a superstar is.
But for Clay, basically, if I'm 1 foot out for Luke, 4 foot out, maybe a toe in. And it's not about his skills. It's nothing to do with his skills. It's just really. It's like I don't know. I can't say, but it's a feeling like, oh, now that's a superstar. It goes with Luka, James, LeBron, KD, Kawhi.
Because of their swag.
You guys are going based off emotions.
No, it's not. It's not even swag. Russell Westbrook is a superstar.
Absolutely, undeniable.
You see what I'm saying? Shaq. Like, and he wasn't even an all-star. So it's like it's really. And Bradley Beal is not a superstar.
Right.
Like it's just.
But
it's
Bradley
just,
Beal and Klay Thompson are on
honestly,
two different. They're on two different planets, and these planets are really far from each other.
No, I don't. I think Klay is a higher star than Bradley Beal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, all right, okay.
So you're telling me there's 6 superstars
on that tier?
He's just a star. Like he's a. I haven't had.
It's the same with Devin Booker. You guys will never give the respect to where it's supposed to be because Bradley Beal doesn't fit a certain cachet that you guys want him to. He'll never be considered a superstar. If he
That's just not true. That's just not true.
If he would have won, you guys said Devin Booker isn't a superstar.
He's not, but he could
Not
become one.
yet.
Just
He's
saying
not,
that
but he
someone
could
isn't a
become one.
superstar doesn't mean that they can't eventually become a superstar in the NBA.
Or they don't have the game. Or they don't
So,
have the
okay,
game.
so-
I just feel like he's
So,
on his way
okay.
for sure.
Here, Shaq. Obviously, Devin Booker on the Suns, he's the face of the Suns, right? So I can't say a superstar is, the face of their team or whatever, because there would be 30-something superstars.
Of course.
When you think so you have to look at it as NBA. When you are marketing the NBA, what faces are you putting on the television to market? Those are the superstars.
I feel like any transcending player should be a superstar. From top to
But
bottom.
they have to get there first.
And D-Book is there. Klay Thompson is there. But Beal, for sure, not there. Luka, he's there. Joel Embiid, he's there. Ben Simmons, of course not. Jason Tatum, I
Okay.
feel like this was the year.
Joel Embiid is also a superstar.
Yeah, 1,000%. And he fits the bill off the court more than some of these other superstars do.
Side note, Philadelphia 76ers is down. Continue on.
Kyrie Irving, in my opinion, he's a superstar as well. Paul George, Kawhi, it's tough.
Paul George, no. Kawhi, absolutely.
Absolutely. I agree with you, Jay.
Okay, so Jokic is a superstar.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, because when I say
Man,
he's a
that was
superstar,
tough.
that's why so many
that
holes in
was
you guys'
tough.
that's why so many holes in you guys' explanation of it. Like I say Jokic is a superstar.
And you know what it is. I'm happy JD he actually gets it, because like it's nothing based on skills. It's really
This is based on you guys' opinion and emotion. The same opinion and emotion that I can have for Clay. That's the point that I'm trying to get across. Context benders.
It's not true, because honestly, that means everyone's a superstar to you. If you think Bradley Beal is a superstar, you think everyone's a superstar.
I didn't
Pretty
think
much.
Bradley Bill was a superstar. I don't think. I just feel
I'm
like there's a
confused why you guys
stigma.
don't think the Joker is not a superstar.
Well,
Look at this. Let's
Because
hear
how
it.
he looks.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's
no,
1,000%.
It has nothing to do with
well,
how he
not
looks.
to
But
me.
like, if I'm trying to turn a non-NBA fan onto the NBA, I'm probably not showing them Nikola Jokic.
That's true. That's very true. It's like
Wait, was Tim Duncan a superstar, right?
yes, he was.
So
Yes, he was.
he's not the Joker is not flashy either. Just like Timmy.
Yeah,
But Tim,
and
you consider Timmy.
but neither is Embiid according to
But
Jory.
Tim Duncan also won several championships, so
Yeah,
that's
well,
a
give
that's a
the
little
Joker
different.
time.
Tim Duncan stomped on the seat. No, Tim Duncan won a championship. Tim Duncan was the first rookie since Shaq, I believe, to be first team All NBA as a rookie. In the second year, he won the chip and final MVP. So it's like, okay, guys, I'm here. Like
What was his supporting
give me
cast
all
though? He had
that.
Tony Parker, Manu.
No, he
he had
did.
the Admiral.
His first year, when he was first team All NBA, he had
The second year.
David Robinson on his way out. His second year, he had David Robinson. His starting five was Avery Johnson, Elliott, Mario Ellie, Tim Duncan, and David Robinson. They beat the Knicks in 5 games. That's their starting five. That's like Avery Johnson closed the Knicks out. Game 5, left hand shot in the corner. Like it's not a. Tim Duncan was the second year in.
Crazy.
Year in. It's like MVP. Let me get that. From there on out, it's like, okay, this kid is. Come on now. So and then Tony Parker and Manu helped Tim Duncan in a way that they got him. People seeing him in other lights, seeing more flash, yada yada yada. But Tim was always quiet, but people knew what that was. He was an all-star playing with Mike and all. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's different. It was totally different with Tim compared to Jokic.
To the
Jokic's
Joker.
last 2 or 3 years has been. Remember him and Nurkic was fighting for minutes in Denver at first.
Right.
So it's I think, but if someone say it's some people have Joker as a superstar, but I just see the way me and Jordan looked at it is the exact same way.
Bro,
It's like
because here's the thing.
guess.
Dell, here's the thing. I have no issue calling Jokic a superstar if he does what he's doing for a few more years. because then you're just
Like,
solidified.
it was
Then you're
like-
just solidified as a dominant player in the NBA. I think
Right.
you know.
I think it's a longevity type feeling. It's like people have probably had DeMarcus Cousins as a superstar once in a time. They probably had Isaiah Thomas his year in Boston as a superstar. And I didn't at the time. Maybe Cousins a little more than Isaiah, but it just was like damn, they're nice, like they tough, like they could go. But that superstar feel for me is really like something you're in awe of.
Hold on.
And
All right.
not
I'm sorry. I'm glad that somebody just exposed themselves live in the chat, because usually you only see this on TikTok. So the white dude doesn't know shit. I am curious, Tommy 2310_HS. Very curious. What do you know? I would love for you to define superstar in the chat. Please define
Get him, Jory.
superstar in the chat. Because I am so sick and tired of going and looking at these comments saying the white dude doesn't know shit, because I'm going to go look at everything out of context instead of watch the entire show.
Hey, Jory.
That's the
here for it.
Jory
This is
I've been
spicy
waiting
Jory.
for. That's the Jory I've been waiting for right there.
He ready to bump too. Look at him.
Please. Get out
That
of
is
here.
the Jory that I'm looking for. All right. Well, I'm
I
glad
mean,
you
don't
guys
get out
cleared
of
that
here.
up
You're
for
welcome
me.
to stay, but
Y'all ready to keep it pushing? Start, bench, cut.
He said, Jim,
Or go
white
talk.
Jory.
Sorry, my bad. Go talk. But hey, let's start with you, Dell. Best Jordan design of all time.
I seen this, right? And I was, you talking about shoe? You talking about shoe, right?
Right. Yeah. Yep. Yes, sir.
Okay, because I was thinking like sweatsuit. I'm like, man, this is my favorite J's is the threes, the Jordan threes, true blues. That's and then of course you got to throw the ones in there. But I think go threes, ones, fours. That's my top. Threes is first, ones, and the fours.
Yeah, that's tough. The ones are tough. The threes are tough. The fives are tough to me. Of course, the eights are tough. The 10s are tough. The 11s are tough. I feel like all the Jordan
10s. Oh my
10s are
God!
tough.
I even didn't even. The 10s and 11s are OD also as well.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm surprised you guys left out the 11 as your top three.
Well, you see, the Jordan 3's True Blues is my favorite shoe of all time, so that's why I say the threes. But my second favorite is the Concord 11, white and black. Those are, I think, a flawless shoe, boy. Like,
But the hype around the Dub Zeros were so insane. Like when those Dub Zeros first came out, was nuts.
They shouldn't be in this conversation though.
They shouldn't. I don't get that, but they were dope. Like the concept was dope. You got a little, all
you
of his
see,
compliments.
Shaq, I get it now. Like the retros are superstars and the Dub Zero is like an all-star.
Okay.
If that makes any sense to you.
Yeah, but I never thought that the Dub Zeros. I mean, man, their first year they was kind of the reception that they were getting. Everybody copped them.
The white, black, and blue
And
had some people moving around the block for it.
Okay.
I just had a pair of white with a black one in Spain last year, so they for sure was making a little hustle.
Yeah, everybody was tripping off of those, but the ones are always going to be iconic. A top three is tough.
Yeah.
A top three is. The ones and 11s are in the top three.
So after I go off on this guy for saying I don't know anything, now I'm going to expose myself because I don't know anything about Jordan. Oh my God. So Tommy was right. I'm sorry, Tommy.
Shout out, Tommy.
So, but here's the thing. Like I don't, when I look at a Jordan, I don't know what one they are, but I know that I like a certain one. So I'm literally scrolling through a site with J's and I see the Jordan 11 Concords. If there was one Jordan shoe I could own, that is probably the shoe that I would want. Every time I see those, I'm like, these are the cleanest Jordans.
The white and black. The white and black.
These are the cleanest Jordans that
Yeah.
exist, in my opinion, that I've seen.
Concords are dope.
They're timeless.
They're so fire. I do actually have a pair of Jordans.
5 times.
Right.
What size you wear, Jordan?
12s.
Oh, nice.
Dale has the craziest shoe room. Me and my wife were actually
No, we
talking
seen
about it
it,
last
remember?
night.
Yeah, we need to get Dell to shoot a YouTube video of his shoe room.
That would be a great shoe guy on YouTube.
Yeah,
I did do one though. I can't wait to send it to you. I'm sending it to you right now. I can watch it after. Quarantine.
Hey, Dale, you should do that with your son.
I created mad videos of him the other day, but I don't know what to pop out with his page.
It'll be dope either way.
Yeah.
All right, let's start the start bench cut. We got KD, James Harden, Kyrie. Dale, let's start with you. Who are you starting? Who are you benching? Who are you cutting?
Yo, Lenny, that's a funny story.
Bro, I was just reading that, cracking up.
That's tough. We'll love an in-depth what is it, review on that full story. We'll love a full story on that.
What did he say?
He said, I bought Jordan royalty 4s because I lied about owning them in an interview, and my boss wanted to wear Jordans to work as, like a team. He said, I wore them once and never wore them again. That's tough.
Wow.
That's tough.
That is so funny, bro.
Yo, being caught in lies like that has to be like top 10 worst feelings that you'll ever feel as a human. To get caught just in a lie like that and have to go, dig your way out of it is tough.
That's so funny.
In an interview.
Has that happened to you, Shaq?
Right.
Look, I feel like that's happened to everybody. That's like, that's like
human 101.
Yeah, that's like getting caught, like, especially in an interview, trying to be cool, and you just get caught in the moment and say something that's not true, like Jordan does on 90% of Players' Choice. It's amazing.
Oh my God, bro.
Jordan's a great guy.
I can't wait to see you in person, Shaq. Oh,
what did I do?
Wait, hold on. What are you gonna do to him, Jordan?
Right, that was
you.
Oh no, I have a couple-hour flight to make up my mind. So.
Yo, Jay.
You're gonna hug him.
Jay, aren't you and Jordan supposed to be playing 1-on-1 in Vegas?
Yeah, we supposed to be bumping. We supposed to be,
What's up with
what I'm saying,
that?
1-on-1.
You said y'all supposed to be bumping?
Y'all boxing too?
Oh my
God. I want to box. I want to do it all.
Trying to tear my ACL and kill me?
That's tough.
Nah, we're gonna have a good time. Hey, but Dale, who are you starting? Who are you cutting? Or start bench cut, sorry.
Starring Slim, bench and James, cutting Kyrie.
Yeah, I feel like there's literally only one answer to this. There's no way Kyrie Irving never does not ever get cut from anyone. If anyone starts or benches Kyrie over KD or James Harden, I want them banned from this channel.
Shaq?
Now Shaq's going to do it.
No, so it's clearly only one answer. I just wanted to hear the guys say it. That's an amazing team of superstars over there, though. It truly is.
Oh my God.
Crickets. We need the crickets. Sound effects.
That's a fun team.
Hey. Final thoughts. Kyle Kuzma, Shaq. What are your thoughts on that guy?
Nah, man. Kuz has to go just for his own sanity. Nothing to do with what the Lakers are trying to rebuild and what he should be doing. Bro, he just has to get back to loving the game of basketball. I think for him, so he doesn't end up another Bron casualty, he needs to get out of there. Some guys I think are worth saving. He's one of them.
What do you think about Tim Hardaway, though? I'm gonna give you 3, and then I'm gonna keep pushing, Shaq. What do you think about his contract coming up?
Max contract. I don't know if anywhere in the league, but in Dallas, you just got to come close to the max. It don't got to be a max, but it got to be something handsome like Draymond got in Golden State.
What did Draymond get?
I think it was like 4 years, 80 at the time.
So you think
Tim
he should get about 70?
He's making $20 million right now, I believe.
Which is tough.
Yeah, which is tough. So you're saying stuff that he probably get like a $3 million raise, but I want to believe they're already around the $18 to $21 million range. Maybe. The money people are getting is ridiculous. Like, if Schroeder's turning down 4 years, 83.
Mhm.
Come on,
Mhm.
come on. You see what like?
Mhm.
I think I gotta. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's a tough
So
one.
what should he be getting, Dale? What do you think?
I think a little raise, especially if they advance. I think a little raise. But they miss about 3-point shooters, and he's one of the best. And I feel like Dallas is signing him back, and he shouldn't want to leave Dallas anyway. He likes playing with Luka. He likes that guy.
Mhm.
Yeah, he
And I think he
is.
should want to stay there.
He
And Jory likes him now, so I appreciate that also because I've been telling him that he's good.
I really do like him. At the beginning of the season, or just kind of like beginning to middle, he was just inconsistent. And I mean, he really just stepped up at the end of the year and beginning of the playoffs. And like, I've always liked him, but I just wish that he would be more consistent because I wanted the Mavs to win. You know, it was never like I didn't like this guy. I was like, can you please be more consistent so that we could win some games? But yeah, no, I'm happy for Tim. It's amazing watching him play these last few weeks, this last couple months, I guess. And I hope that he just continues this play going into next year because Dallas can make a nice little run in the playoffs these next few years.
What's so good about Tim is he can do that anywhere. That's what makes him so valuable.
In New York, right?
Yeah, that's what makes him so valuable.
He averaged 18 with New York also. That's true.
Right.
And he was on a 4-year 70.
Okay.
Right now.
Yeah.
So give him about 80, 90?
And Draymond's on looks like 4-year 100. Okay. Yeah, 4 years 100. I mean, it's only 30 mil, but I mean,
it's only.
Yeah, like that's a huge.
It's only
gap.
30 mil. What are your guys' thoughts on the Andre Drummond, KCP, and would you guys give up a first round pick for Lillard? The Lakers, Shaq?
Yeah, I feel like you got to get. That's tough. I don't think Portland does that. And the type of guy that Lillard is,
right? Exactly.
He's not gonna. If
Portland does that, right?
Yeah, if Lillard was like, I want out, then yeah, they're gonna do that. They'll consider it, but for sure they can get a better option anywhere else in the league.
Dude, they need 3 or 4 first round picks, a couple of second round picks.
Right.
But I'm doing it.
KCP, Kuzma, and
THT.
But it's happened. Could you imagine? Yeah, could you imagine LeBron, AD, and Dame?
Sheesh.
and like Shaq and Mr. One super team. Wow. If that happened, Shaq would be smiling from here to here, and he would never ever say the word super team again
in my life.
And all he would be like, "Oh, now everybody want to talk." But when KD want to do this, KD want to do that, it was okay. But now Braun got Dame is a big problem. But I would like to see Dame with that too, though. I would love. Listen, the way I would love that is like, all right, let's go, check rock. Dame, Kyrie, KD, Braun.
Who wins that series though?
In 7. And whoever got home court is going to win it.
Damian Lillard has to win a ring sometime. Please give Damian Lillard a ring.
I agree.
Right.
I agree.
But it's going to he cannot stay in Portland with, to win that chip. I don't think.
He can't. 1,000%.
He has to go.
Giannis has to go? No, this is nasty. This is nasty.
It's very nasty.
Maybe Giannis leaves, though.
Maybe Giannis and Lillard team up in New York, though.
Giannis got 2 more years left. Dame, I don't know how much Dame got left. That's really
Joey. I think he has 2 more years after this one. He's in the middle of his contract. Dame. Massive contract.
No, but I'm when I say that, I'm thinking about him coming out and saying, "Yeah, I want to go type. I want to get out of here."
Yo, Russell.
But would he want to play for the Knicks though with the current owner?
I don't think that matters if you're there with your buddies. Like a Russell, a cat, and a book in New York is really a scary scene.
Yeah. That's one for the agents for sure.
That's crazy.
That's wicked.
Show's fire.
We out of here?
Are we? You guys got anything else to get off your chest before Wednesday? Final thoughts or anything?
Nah, I
No.
just can't wait till. I hope the Nets is up 2-0. By the time we double back. That's all I got.
Go Mavs, baby.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah, I
Mavs
need
tonight.
the Mavs to.
We got a $10 FanDuel.
We should get. That's not tonight. That's in an hour and a half, I think. So we gotta.
Yeah. It's an early game. It's
Yeah. So we gotta get on that.
What's
Yeah,
what's the
Gotta
score
become
of
millionaires.
the 76ers?
They're
74
down
to
at
54
half
at
by
halftime.
20.
Shaq. Well, first of all, are we ending the show? Because we'll close it, clip it up for YouTube, because we got to do the giveaway, and we don't need that on.
We still have to figure out the kinks of the giveaway, guys. Give us a little bit more time. Probably next week.
Okay.
Yeah, let's let we still have to come up with a system.
Wait, what do you mean? Like what kind of?
For the giveaway of how we want to do it, because I don't feel like everybody has been alerted about the giveaway. Of course, I see all of our regulars in here, but we at least got to put out something saying that the giveaway is happening.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, I think we should just do it, and then if they win it, we just let them know that they won it because they spent their points. So
yeah, that's true.
They don't have to be here.
That's true too. I still vote next week.
Chat, do you guys want to go next week? Do you care?
They shouldn't care.
They've waited this long.
I'm sure the chat don't mind it. Okay, well, we can wait till next week.
Just because I want to talk to everybody that's involved, because Slam Dunk has some things in there as well, and I don't know how valuable those things are.
Slam Dunk.
In the giveaway? No.
Yes.
No, the raffle? The raffle?
Yeah. the Jordan tickets. Did anybody else
this
just
is
get
water,
a
by the
box?
way.
I need to know. Is that wine, Jay?
This is water. Water.
Oh.
Shaq, for the giveaway raffle, it's just white jersey, black jersey, PS5, iPhone, and red jersey.
What happened to the Jordan raffle?
That was never a thing.
That's weird.
What I think you're talking about is buying, because they bought the raffle. They bought it with
those
the
three options were just to buy it.
Right. They just bought it straight up with their points to have the opportunity to. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir. But yeah, we can do next week.
Yeah, let's have a system. A heads up for everybody. As much as I would love to, I know it's been postponed this long, and I'm sorry about that, guys, but just bear with us one more week.
Oh, we can't do next Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Shit, we're gonna be in Vegas.
Oh no.
And we can't do Wednesday because you guys are asleep when that show's going on, which is tough.
So the following week then.
That's tough. We'll figure out something.
Hey, Lenny. Thank you, man, for coming in, bro. You are more than welcome in this community. We appreciate you joining us, brother. Okay, so are we gonna do it in 2 weeks then?
We'll figure it. No, that's too long. But we'll figure out something in Discord.
Okay. All right.
And then we'll
chat,
alert you guys.
I mean, I think you guys are pretty much all in Discord, but if you're not, make sure you're in there, and we'll discuss amongst ourselves how we're gonna do this.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, y'all. Peace.
All right,
Peace out.
family.